You're locked in with the Bro Niggas podcast.
They say we don't die, we what?
And niggas. It wasn't no light skin. Y'all know it wasn't no light skin niggas on the Mayflower, right?
Nigga, right?
I'm feeling good. It feel like
Yeah.
I feel. This is what I feel like. I feel like when Martin had signed the wall in L.A.
The last episode.
I feel like this is like the beginning of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
He
a new
signed the wall in the
old
old
apartment with one love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? AKA Martin was here. So man, we in the new stew. You know what I mean? Yeah, how you feeling, big dog?
Feel good. Feels good.
Yeah, I mean.
Feels
So once
fucking
again,
good.
guys, thanks. Hey Jeff, we recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So once again, Jeff. Once again, thanks for tuning in. It's your man, 100 Grand, Jeremiah, a.k.a. the sales hero, BKA, Jaded Jeremiah, Hurt Perkins, magical nigga. Sorry I fucked your wife, but she asked me twice. And to my right, my big dog, Z. Introduce yourself.
Yo, nothing more, nothing less. Big Z in the flesh, baby.
So, bro, amigos, it's our season 2 opener, man. So we had to do it big. First and foremost, shout out to the 520 podcast. That's the inspiration behind a lot of the stuff that we do. Well, personally, me, it was the inspiration for getting this thing started. So we had to switch things up, had to switch the scene up. You know what I mean? We got into bigger, better place, and we got bigger, better stories, bigger, better guests, and we're gonna kick it off for y'all. Before we get into what we want to talk about, how was your week, big dog?
Week was good, man. As always, you know, when I get to the bag, the week is good.
Right.
You
know
know
what I mean?
And I'm gonna wait. Let me say that. I'm not a superstitious person.
Okay.
But this is based on observation and facts, right? So
Patterns.
There you go. For some reason, Fridays, at least for the last year, Fridays have really been freaky for me. And I'm not even talking about sex. I'm talking about I mean like in terms of like on the business side, right? On the business side, for the last like maybe year, Fridays have really been like crazy, bro. Like in terms of like running the day to day, like the business. Always some crazy shit happen on a Friday, whether it be with a driver, with a truck, like whatever.
So this is the question I gotta ask. Because you introduced it. What was the crazy shit that happened today there?
No. That's the point I was about to make was today, maybe we turning a new page. Because today was smooth sailing. No nothing.
No freakiness.
It wasn't no freak.
No freaky.
Like,
no
shit
freak.
was smooth.
No freak Fridays.
No freak.
Yo, shout out
was
to all
smooth.
the business owners. Not for the niggas, but for the business owners. No freak Fridays. All right, cool. So yo, we got a hot show for y'all. This is actually a show that Z kind of put together. So I'm gonna turn it to my right, to my big dog, to my right hand, Broham. So introduce the episode and let us know what we got going on. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So, man, we wanted to take this opportunity. Me and my bro, man, we talk all the time about dating. You know, that's really what this show is all about, is dating, you know, the plight of black men trying to date in this modern era and trying to find authenticity, you know what I mean, and trying to find genuineness in a mate, in a partner, in a female, you know, because there's a lot of shit going on, especially with the internet, you know what I mean, and monetization. Women are now in a position to be able to monetize their bodies like never before. You know what I mean? Like we have surpassed the just porn. You know, we've even surpassed, you know, OnlyFans. You know, now it's just like, man, you don't even have to have an OnlyFans. You can put what did you say last week, man? You can put a QR code on your Insta or on your TikTok or whatever, and niggas are just, these simp ass niggas are just cash you out just because you said hit the what they got a term for it, hit my cash app.
Hit my cash app.
Like hit my cash app.
I'll lose every single time.
I mean, so to reel it back in, man, today's show, we really want to talk about this notion of what we call modern day prostitution. You know, just the idea that men should have to pay women simply for their time. And again, I love to preface with, we're not talking about all women.
Yeah, right.
Right? Of course not using a broad brush, but there is enough of this shit going on right now, making it hard for Yeah, with the majority, especially within a certain demographic, there's enough of it going around to where it needs to be addressed. And goddamn it, the Bro Migos is going to address the
Let's
shit.
do that.
You feel me?
Before we get into that, you already know Jeremiah got to come with some hot shit. Simp of the week.
Simp of
Simp
the
of
week.
W-E-A-K. What the fuck? So shout out to my man, Simp of the week. Give him his dunce cap. Luke Wintrip proposed to his girlfriend, Sarah, 43 times over 7 years before she finally said yes. He proposed with increasingly elaborate gestures, but she initially said no because they've only been together for a short time at first. This is the crazy part. This is shit that fucked me up. She eventually accepted on her 43rd attempt in Greenwich, London. In a few months later, they married in Jamaica.
Should I say something?
Yeah, weigh in before I end it.
Man, okay. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you, as soon as you start reading the story, there's a part of that triggered the thought in my head. It already came to a summary for me. Nigga, the reason it took 42 attempts, 41 attempts, whatever it took, was because the gifts, you said it, the gifts got increasingly better. Like, his proposal got more and more extravagant. After the first time, it was probably the only genuine no thank you. Because it was probably early on, and you said it. It was too early.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. It was too early. But after attempt number two, so I'd say it was the first and maybe the second attempt that cued her into the fact that, oh shit, if I keep saying no, you know what I mean? Like,
so she's pillaging.
She's
a pillager.
If I keep saying no, the gift's going. Last time it was a bag. This time it was a car. Shit,
let me see what that be
say
like.
No again. So nigga,
So you think she was milking old boy?
What?
All right. So you think she initially was gonna marry him, but she was like, all right, let me see what else I can get.
Here's the thing. After the first time she said no, and he proposed a second time with a more extravagant proposal, that was enough to trigger her mind. Oh shit, let me keep saying, if he's gonna keep asking, I'm gonna keep saying no. I'm getting the milk without buying the fucking cow. You feel me?
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Is that really simping if he knows he was gonna get her anyway?
He didn't know he was gonna get her anyway.
True, but think about it like this, and I hate, and I'm jaded Jeremiah.
I'm gonna tell you why. You asked me the question. Yeah. Yes, it was simping, but not for the reason you want to ask.
Okay.
The reason it was simping is because, nigga.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna give you a mulligan on the first proposal because it was early and she might not have been ready.
Crap, snake eyes.
But after that, bro, when she said no, anything you did after that, knowing that woman did not want to marry you, that's simping.
You literally brought me back to black man land. Because listen, I don't stay where I'm not wanted. You know what I mean? If I ask you once, first of all, when a man asks a woman to marry him, he's giving up everything. Safety, security, the fact that he can't go and watch a movie by his damn self without a good explanation. Like, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I ain't gonna front. My man Z is right. After the first proposal, you get a mulligan. You fell in love, you was drunk, you got a lot of money. People do things for you because it's just you.
Right.
But after the first time she said no, and you did it a second time, bona fide simp. So Ken Wintrip, nigga, we call you Lose Trip, bitch. You are officially simp of the week. W-E-A-K. And like I said, my Brody, Big Z, said it best. Said it better than I could. So modern day prostitute, let's get into it.
Modern day prostitution. So the question is, first and foremost, what is it? What is for all y'all? Just listen. Everybody don't know what an MDP is. I don't think it's a popular abbreviation yet, really, or you know.
So let's go to prostitution, right? And the only I'm gonna go to prostitution, the Bible meaning, all right. Only reason I say that because you know black people love the Bible more than they love anything. And we talking about specifically minorities, no offense. In the Bible, a prostitute primarily refers to a person, typically a woman, who engages in sexual relations for payment or gain, though it can be also described both men and women who engage in unlawful sex for gain or lust. So pretty much gain.
Having sex for material gain.
Exactly.
That's the basis of prostitution.
Gain. And remember, gain can be also perceived gain. Just because you didn't get it doesn't mean that you didn't think you were. Just because you swung and missed don't mean, guess what? If you would have hit, you'd be happy. So let's understand that. So, yeah, exactly. It's okay, man. Yeah, you showing your age. So prostitution.
Yeah, that's that loud.
Oh, you right. Shout out to my pharmacist. So, so modern day prostitution, and the question is, are ladies? And this is what, because we got to hypothesize, right? It's a hypothesis because we both, went to school. We got to understand that this is an experiment. Nothing is always true, but patterns do exist. And this is how we set standards and principles to move forward so we kind of know how to navigate life. So at the end of the day, are women currently charging for their time, energy, and effort?
The answer is yes, but here's the thing. Charging is really not the right word. Right, because here's the thing: no woman is going to acknowledge the fact, or probably even, definitely not agree.
Hoes will
with the fact that I'm charging this man, because why? When you say charging, that implies prostitution directly. You feel me? So no woman is going to. But here's the thing: it's unspoken.
Women
right?
charge in different ways. They'll say, so if I come over, what you gonna do for me? That's a charge. That's a bargain for exchange. That means in order for you to come over here, I have to give you of some gain. I believe that's prostitution.
But here's the thing though, man. It's gotten so bad now that they're not even selling the pussy, bro.
No,
they're
selling the dream.
Time.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna front. So you're absolutely right. So women right now are literally charging. So if you want to be with me, I ain't gonna front. I talked to this one girl. She was like, yeah, call me on Sunday. I might be free. I called her on Sunday. She was like, yeah, so what we about to do? Oh, we about to go here and here and here. All right, well, my car is XYZ, so you're gonna have to pay for an Uber, and you got to do this and do that and do that and send it back home. I'm like, all right, well, I can always take you home. No, this is the first date. I don't do all that. I don't even know you. I don't even know if I like you.
And that's the thing. So I like what you just said right there, because fellas, we are the only ones that can put a stop to this shit, right?
Chirac.
Whoever said that a date with a woman was the man's audition?
Okay.
Whoever said that?
Right.
If, in my opinion, y'all on this date mutually, right? The onus should be on the both of you to put a best foot forward in hopes to land this person.
Right.
The tables have turned now. The sentiment on the date is that the woman is taking, you know what I mean? She's granted, right? She is the prize. She is what's being sought after. So it's on the man to have to prove himself worthy of either a next date or some type of relationship.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't always like that. Now I do understand there's some old school mentalities, like, you're supposed to court a girl.
And that's fine. And my thing is that some bitches are so good at being chased, they don't know how to get caught. You know what I mean? And now it's a requirement. Before it was an incentive. Before it was a gesture. Now it's a requirement.
It's a requirement. But then the thing too, courting a woman, dude, is not the same thing as being taxed for a woman's time.
Exactly.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because one of the main differences in a traditional woman back, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever, yes, it was an adoring thing when a man was courting a woman and showing kind gestures, but the onus was also on her to demonstrate that she would be a good mate.
Right.
Which is what continued the chase. Now, these women today feel like I'm perfect. I'm already, by virtue of just being me, now you gotta prove to me that you are worthy or pay me for my time.
Yeah, so you're absolutely right. Men control it. Women are saying, pay me for my time. And then now that's pretty much the interview. The interview is that you get my number. If I'm interested, I'll go out and prove to me through gestures and kindness and money, honestly, that you're the right one for me. Is that the reason why most women start ghosting guys? Because they have so many offers and so many gestures. It's kind of like an auction. I have pussy for sale. Who wants to buy it? 25, 25. I got a 25. Can I get a 35? 35, nigga with a Cadillac, nigga with this. Oh, you got a nigga with a Corvette, nigga. It's like they auctioning dick. Is that kind of how it happens?
I think it's a number of different reasons why women ghost, right? If women
ghost tonight.
If a woman ghosts you, bro, well, that's That's a rabbit hole. Because you could be talking about a woman ghosting because she actually got a dude. She live with her nigga.
Listen,
she
if you
don't
got
like
a
you
dude,
that much.
listen,
Like,
if you got a dude, you ain't ghosting me. If you got a dude, you try to keep yourself safe and keep all your teeth in your mouth. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Oh, shit. Keep all your teeth in your mouth.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
I fucked you up with that one.
But nah, man. So anyway, with the MDP, the modern day prostitution, the reason that I feel that we need to address this is because we have gotten dangerous. We have gotten in the danger zone with giving these men, giving these women this power to feel like they can now charge us. You know what I mean? They can charge. They have the right to charge us in one way or another. I'm not saying this flat out like this date is gonna cost this date is gonna cost you $1,000. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it is now the sentiment, and it's accepted and expected that you as
accepted
the
and expected, boy.
accepted and expected that you as the man need to monetarily demonstrate to this woman that you are worth her time. And that I just cannot understand.
Pay to play. So I'm gonna get historical on y'all because one of my angles is that I'm a stats guy. It all starts in music. Remember when Kanye said she ain't a gold digger, but she don't want no what? Broke nigga.
She on them broke me.
And then you gotta also have to understand evolution. The number one thing we have to do as people is survive. And right now, monetary income, monetary finances equals survival. So what women are currently doing, because they made so many bad mistakes with the men that they currently were with, they are saying now, I was dealing with these broke niggas. That's the reason why I was struggling, because they was broke. Once I get a rich nigga, I'm not gonna struggle like that. Clearly, they have to understand that's like moving to Atlanta. Your problem's gonna follow you because it's you. But the point I'm trying to make is, at the end of the day, women are trying to survive, and they believe that the financial gain is a survival tactic. Because women look for the future. If you can't provide now, you won't provide then. So why do I even need to be with you? And the simps, once again, because our first season was Death of the Simps, they are prolonging the process for these bitches to know that we the prize, so they need to stay home and cook our chili on the cold days. Bitch, sour cream and cheddar cheese.
Damn, son. That's wild.
Yeah.
But nah, so in that same vein though, I do want to take accountability on the men's side and say this. I'm talking to you niggas.
Let's go.
I will say, well, at least pose the question, did we start and are we perpetuating this notion?
Absolutely.
And I agree with you, and here's how we started it. Like, remember, before the women were in control of hip hop and pop culture, the men were rap music. And with the material, the content, the subject matter of our rap, when it was male dominated, was more or less, look, broke. It evolved into ha you broke. Look at me, I got all of this. You know what I mean?
Facts. I could take you over.
I could take your bitch on my dick. Then then when we're addressing the women, it's all like, come get a rich, come get with this nigga, come get a rich nigga, yada, yada, yada. That's what and so then that evolved, it kept evolving. So did we create this mentality? So women, of course, they responded to that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's a culture. It's the culture.
Okay, so then if we initiated it, we birthed this, women took it and now are running with it. Does it need to go away?
Only the strong survive. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So, as you already know this, because we flex our shit. We talk our shit. That's the first thing we say. That's the first thing we do. My nigga Z got a Corvette. Always pull up front. Never park in the parking lot. Why? Exactly. What's understood ain't got to be said.
It's a car to me, man. Yeah.
It's just with all
his
his chains on. Looking like he owned a couple funeral homes. So
wait till he
yeah, exactly right. So you stab him, we grab him. So at the end of the day, I don't think the game needs to change. I think women need to understand where they lie in the game. Okay. I don't think women understand kind of like the position that they play. Women are technically pawns. Most women get offended. I ain't no pawn, but remember, you can turn it into anything that you want. You know what I mean? Because for men, it's about survival. Once men get the bag.
But shit, women running the game right now, though.
So, and unfortunately, we let them and we allowed them to do so. We gave them the leash. Men can only instill force on anything, right? Men can only manipulate the world. Women can't do that. If you put women on an island by themselves, they would die. You put men, they didn't turn shit into carbon into fire. They didn't turn rocks into wheels, wheels into bearings, bearings into cars,
Yeah,
cars
but we
into
would
planes.
die too.
Eventually, because we,
we can't reproduce.
The only thing I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, they can't reproduce either. So that's a moot point. But the point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, we gave them the power. So it's our job to manipulate the power and set structure and hierarchy to these modern day women and to these simping ass niggas. Because it's only the simp bitch ass niggas that get caught and go to jail. Have you ever noticed street niggas really don't go to jail? It's the niggas from the suburbs.
Trying to demonstrate that they are street
Because,
niggas.
you know, scary niggas shoot. Real niggas don't. Real niggas be on 1-2 shootouts. Scary niggas, I shot first. Why? Because I was scared. So the real thing is, and I'm gonna give you a bar, it's not really the hoes messing up the game. It's these hoes trying to be real women. Because hoes already know the game. And they'll give it to you and let them know they're a hoe. It's these these hoes trying to be real women that's fucking the game up.
Or were these real women trying to pose as hoes?
Yeah, no. It's hoes posing as real women. Because you can take the hoe out the hood, you can't take the hood out the hoe.
Yeah, but with today, with the proliferation of this notion of you know what I'm saying?
You ready for this? Because a hoe can't recognize a good thing. A good woman can.
No, but hold on, hear me out though.
Talk to me.
There are good women now listening to this narrative, where it's coming from. They see these hoes winning.
Okay, that's true. All right.
And now they like, well, shit.
I might as well be a
win in Rome, right?
Okay.
So that's why I said.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So those aren't real women. Because if you're influenced by a thief and you become a thief, you want it to be one anyway.
Well, what I'm saying, but I'm saying for all intents and purposes, this we have women who are by all means nurturers, just real solid women, so wifey material women who are slowly they're infiltrated by this notion that, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. This is the only reason I'm gonna shut it down. Would you ever become, because listen, the most pussy I've ever gotten when I was broke, you know what I mean? Sleeping on somebody's couch. Would you ever be broke because women like to take care of niggas that ain't shit? Would you ever become that?
Would I ever become an ain't shit nigga just to get some pussy?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Exactly. So these women who want to become hoes to get niggas, they ain't real women. I'm just being honest with you. Because that would never work for a man. Obviously.
Point well taken.
Yeah,
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Because they wasn't real anyway. A wolf in sheep's clothing. So, I just exposed you.
I think at the end of the day, man, like for me, what I would like the narrative to return to,
so if you could
is the fact that we need each other.
If you could snap your fingers and implement a couple of things that people will follow in terms of principles, what would you implement to get it back to that then?
I would say, first of all, men and women,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's collective.
We need to be a little bit more realistic about our own abilities, right? And capabilities.
Yeah, stay in your lane. Stay in your zone.
Stay in your lane, right? Or so. And I think I'm gonna say,
I guess punch in your weight class
before you get knocked the fuck out, right? But I would say, in particular, women, because as much as people hated Kevin Samuels, I'm gonna be honest, bro was just brutally honest, and he just told it like it was, and people hated it.
That's the Godfather.
You can't tell a woman, men, we might do a self-analysis like,
I'm fat, I'm ugly.
I'm gonna chill with shorty because I'm not getting I'm not dime material, whatever.
Yeah, like guys will understand. I'm ugly. I'm a 5. This is the best I can do. I might as well lock it down now before I don't get anything.
And the reason for that is because we've always been taught that even a good man or a man, our inherent value is in our ability to provide, right?
Listen,
am I right though?
True. Yes, 100%. 100%.
But with women, the reason that they can feel like they don't have to be a dime and still deserve a high value man, as Kevin Samuels called it, is because they have a vagina,
right?
And their inherent worth has always been attached to that
vagina.
You feel what I'm saying? So a woman is like, as long as I got a vagina,
I'm winning in life. Shout out to all the old ladies that realize that that's not true after 40. That don't get asked out. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I want to apologize to Z. I'm sorry, dog. I apologize. Yeah, yo, I saw Tracy Ellis Ross in this one picture.
Nigga, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yo, listen. Hey,
finally, please? You have the floor.
Hey,
please say that again.
Yo, Tracy, come on home, baby.
Man,
come on home, baby. Come on home,
Ross, Miss Ellis Ross.
Listen. I can make. Listen, remember this, Miss Tracy Ellis Ross. I can make between both sets of lips smile.
Hey, that's a good segue. You know why?
Let's go.
Because the next question in this whole MDP thing is women, I just said it, they attack their inherent value is in their vagina. That's what they're monetizing, right? Part of that monetization and the reason women can hold on to that power and can perpetuate that narrative is because they have started to act as if we are the only ones who need sex.
Yeah.
They can live without it, thrive without it, don't need it. They got roses. They can fuck themselves better than anybody else, right? So now they're now pushing this narrative that anytime a sexual act occurs between the man and the woman, the benefit is 100% the man's.
Nope.
That is a complete falsehood. Yeah. Sex is reciprocal, people.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Fucking reciprocal.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. And this shout out to my cousin. Once again, when I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up. But he gave me a good example. He said, listen, Jeremiah, when you take your finger and scratch your ear, what feels better, the finger or the ear? The ear. The ear.
Okay. You talking about
the ear.
Insertion. Yeah.
The ear.
The fat. Okay.
Yeah. It makes sense, right? So women want it more. That's all I'm saying. Because it's a better feeling for them.
All right, can I poke holes in that though?
Pause.
So wait a minute. Okay, there are receptors on the tip of your finger.
That's why I love Z, man. You're the smartest man in the room. Yes, that's true.
There are receptors on the tip of your penis. Same is true for the opening of your ear and the opening of the vagina.
All right.
So I guess that analogy does make sense. So because you get some type of stimulation at the tip of your fingers,
but it's more
than this. But when you do this, the greater amount of pleasure is the internal. Okay.
So once again,
proceed.
Shout out to my cousin Vale. Fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you when I see you. But shout out to everybody that's following me, both of y'all. But modern day prostitution. So a couple of things that I want to see implemented, and this is just me. And it's
nigga, you just changed lanes. You was making a point.
The point. No, I said sex is reciprocal because women enjoy pleasure more than men, as I previously stated. If my ear is itching and I scratch my ear with my finger, my ear is more stimulated than my finger. Both parts are stimulated, but my ear is stimulated more than my finger. And you guys got to understand, when a woman comes, she can come 10, 15 times over. So ours is like a musket, sometimes a Colt, 6 rounds, maybe 2. So at the end of the day, like, they are programmed to go on and on and on and on. So they are more, once again, these ladies are more
Don't
sexual.
Women have more erogenous zones, pleasure, sexual receptors?
Yeah, the reason being is because the estrogen chromosome is 5 times bigger than the Y. The Y may be more powerful because it has testosterone. Our shit is like an amp. You know what I mean? Our shit is like Bose. They shit is like Mitsubishi. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, they have more feelings they have over this because they overly everything.
So what I hear you saying is that in the act of sex, women really are the true beneficiaries.
Listen, I was fucking a bitch one time. This happened like 2 weeks in a row. This bitch told me thank you. I've never fucked a bitch and told her thank you. You know what I mean? Like, so that just lets you know that she was looking for something that she didn't get. A girl told me this a long time ago. She was like, this is how women work. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, and it's 100% because I went to Howard University. Shout out to HU, so I had upper echelon women tell me stuff of how it really goes on. And this is how it works. Women go through phases. These are the phases. Number 1, they want to have sex. They're like, all right, cool. I want to have sex. I cannot knock this feeling, so I'm going to have sex. Once they make that decision, the next thing is, cool, I want him because I believe this guy is going to make me nut. If they don't get that guy, the next step is, cool, who the fuck am I comfortable with? Because I'm willing to fuck this guy who I'm comfortable with. Exes, backlog, hey, big head. If they don't get that, the next one is, cool, who got a dick, a car, and a house with no roaches? Like, that's literally how it is. So you got to understand, when you usually fuck a girl, it's on one of those periods. Or she's your woman.
No pun intended.
Yo, if y'all run red lights, fuck you, nigga. I'm working against y'all bitch ass niggas.
So, all right, so
So like that, man.
your stance is that sex not only is it reciprocal, but
It's more
the
beneficial
true
for the woman.
beneficiary of sex are women. And I think that's interesting because now, and it ain't everybody knows the rose, right? It's probably the highest selling sex toy
Don't come, ladies, when I
of
do
all
this.
time. These chicks running around here acting like they're more infatuated with the rose than they are real dick.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Can I keep it a bean with you?
That's what we're here for.
Cool. Pause. This is a whole pause conversation. Whole pause conversation. I've been beating my meat since my meat been beat. You know what I mean? If I had a faster DJ, so I don't knock him. I ain't upset at that. You know what I mean? Listen, Z, have you ever wanted a chick to come over? You beat your meat, and he was like, nah. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, I'm on y'all side with that. All I'm just saying is, like, respect black men. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't care about the roses and the dildos. Like Eddie Griffin said, I don't care if it's a man with a 1-inch penis. He will fuck up any dildo, any rose that you got. You know why? He will fuck you with his little 1-inch dick, grab your back of your neck, kiss it, and tell you, baby, I love you. Ain't no rose on that dildo gonna do that. So I'm just being honest with you. I don't mind that.
But they know that though, bro. They say that shit to try again to perpetuate this narrative, right?
Yeah, I get it.
They gotta die with the lie, bro. Right?
Yeah. Keep the
So,
light.
so they gotta uphold this shit. So the only thing they can do is try and make us believe that they don't need us because they got sexually, because they got fucking roses. But that's the extrapolation from that, right? Listen, I don't need you, nigga. I got a rose. You need me. So what are you gonna do to get me? That's basically what it is.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna front. The only reason I'm playing devil's advocate because I was selling my ass off, and I hate niggas telling me no.
Pause. You was selling your ass.
Pause. Selling my ass off many times, knocking door to door, doing breeze line.
Damn, nigga,
cuz.
Okay, I get
you fucked my thought process up with that because but damn, I forgot what it was. Say what you said just now.
When I don't know, man. We was rounding out the notion of sex being reciprocal.
Oh yeah, so
I said that they make us believe that the rose is more valuable.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, so the thing is, like, Z, you're in business, right?
Yes.
And what's the second? The first rule of business is to always make money.
Of course.
The second rule of business is, you already know this, don't listen to the customer.
But you have to make the customer feel like they're always right.
Exactly. Yo, Z, I ain't gonna front. Off record, he gave you the most gangster shit, and this is why he get more hoes than me. I was like, hey, Z, man, when these women be talking about bullshit, and you know it's bullshit, and you don't want to walk around with this bullshit, that's like a bitch saying she has a bulletproof vest and it's made out of plexiglass. I was like, yo, Z, how do you just go through with it? He's like, I ain't gonna front, Jeremiah. I just get high and we smile and nod. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Nigga, listen. Hey, I'm telling you, works like a charm. I mean, but nah.
Yo, where's the light at? Yo, so I say all that to say at the end of the day, Z is absolutely right. I'm gonna keep you the buckets because I've been playing devil's advocate, and then we're gonna turn it around.
Pull me up real quick.
Yeah, pause. I'm pause, nigga. So, like, women really run the narrative. And you guys gotta understand, and I'm gonna bring it full circle, is that the woman that you want is gonna run the narrative. She's gonna have the playbook. She's gonna have, like, the scouting report. And it's up to you to understand that is a risk reward type deal. Like, it's no blueprint for how you get a bitch. I got a bitch one time because my name was Jeremiah and the birthday sex song came out. You know what I mean? So you got to understand that from day one. It's nothing that we're going to say that's going to be a blueprint, but you got to understand that these women are going to control it. It's nothing we can really do about it. We have to be in the lane.
Nah, hold on.
I'm just being honest with you. It's nothing we can do.
No, we not going out like that though,
I know,
bro.
bro.
There is something we can do. I mean, hold on. My soapbox.
Let me ask you a question.
This is the reason why.
Where's the lighter at so I can get high again? Maybe the liquor is taking over.
No, listen. There is
I've been drinking since 8:30.
Something that we can do.
Jeff, you got light?
And there's something that we should do.
Man.
No. Because I'm just saying my piece about it. There is something that we can do and that we should do. That's why we here, because the death of the simp has to stand, right? So I'm gonna make an analogy.
Let's go. Please,
in this country, the big mistake that we make as consumers is thinking and believing that the corporations have all the power.
No.
Bullshit.
It's a power.
Because guess what? The corporations don't exist without the consumer. So if you motherfuckers could stand to give up your comforts for just a little bit of time, we could collectively control how prices are set. We don't have to complain anymore about high gas
Shaker building
or anything, any of that shit. The reason is because if you stopped and boycotted the product.
Yeah, but how many? Listen, you got to have like 100,000 people to boycott it. Nobody wants to give up that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't mean we don't have the power, though.
Yeah, we do have the power.
We just need to realize it.
Listen, power concedes nothing without demand.
But that's what I'm saying. So
we got to demand it.
I thought you was talking about like the demand for pussy is what these women are capping.
The demand for what we want and change is going to happen if we do it in one unified moment. Chirac, Nick Cannon, shout out to you. You tried, but he made a movie like, yo, if everybody gonna shoot everybody, we're not gonna give any nigga pussy. I didn't see the movie because the concept was funny, but it was by Nick Cannon. No offense, you're still a millionaire, billionaire, got more bitches and money than me, but I got eyes. The point I'm trying to make is, at the end of the day, yeah, that's cool and all, but how long can you sustain without pussy? How long can you sustain without women? Listen, I remember—
It's gonna be different from person to person.
Nigga, I remember one time, 16 years old. This is the longest streak I ever had. It's like 4 months. I was about to kill a nigga. Like, anytime I see a nigga about to spaz out, clearly he has women problems. So I understand what you're saying, Z. We have to change it. But niggas buckle way quicker than bitches. You know why?
I don't think we buckle. You think we buckle sexually?
Let me ask you a question, Z. You got to answer this honestly. You got to say yes before I ask you this question.
You might be right.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Look, I just had a.
We will sip. Oh, yeah.
I just had a fucking mower like
Cole on Martin.
Yeah, you right. Yeah,
That nigga was sending a dick pic quick.
Yeah. But with that being said, though, you know what I'm saying? I still, yes. At some point, we're like, damn, nigga, we doing all this because there's how much nigga need to pull.
Men, listen.
But if we just can find a way to prove and show and prove that women need the sex just as much as we do. They want it just as much, if not more, than we do, and most of the time.
Can I keep it a being with you?
Please do.
And I've been saying this since day one. And we're talking about black women because that's me and him talking. We ain't talking about anybody else. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Black women don't really respect black men. And they don't see us as men. They see us as step stools, get-tos, bridges, over-ands. You know what I mean? I'm going to get over him and I'm going to get this. Like, women will brag to another woman about she drained a nigga. Women will yell, oh, I got a divorce. Yeah, I broke up my family. Like, my kids might have emotional damage. Oh, I ain't get the money. This probably wasn't worth it. Like, you know what I mean?
Kids might have emotional.
Exactly, right? And Z, you've been victim of this. Like, friend, this is my big bro. I ain't gonna front. I love this dude. If y'all say anything about this nigga, I swear to God, I will shoot and kill you because eventually he'll be the president and pardon me. The point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, it's like Z done cashed out a couple of times because I have too on women that really didn't like us. They liked our gestures, right? And they weren't women enough to let us know that they weren't really interested. And sometimes we catch women at a vulnerable moment and all they want to be is loved. And sometimes we give them so much love, they go to the nigga that they really wanted to say, hey, he reminds me of you. The point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, Z, modern day prostitution. But men contributed to it, we perpetuate it, and it's going to keep going. You know why? Retarded niggas need love too. Fat niggas need love too. Ugly niggas need love too.
Okay, but
and niggas don't get pussy like that. So any little bit of pussy, it's been a movie about a nigga meeting a girl online and driving miles to see her. I don't know a female movie like that.
Okay, right. But no, I don't disagree with you because like niggas is doing way too much. But so this is what I say.
Let's go.
If we stop tricking, they stop tripping. Period. If we stop tricking, they stop tripping. What do they want ultimately? The material, the gifts, the attention,
listen, once
the
again,
love.
once
If
again.
we have what they want, that's simple
Let me know when
economics.
you're done. Let me know when you're done. Let me know when you're done.
This is why I say it's reciprocal.
Let me know when you're done.
Hear me out.
I'm hearing you. But you know,
okay, well, hold on. Would women withhold the pussy from men if men had absolutely nothing to offer?
Cool.
Answer the question.
Absolutely. The brokest times I've ever been is the most pussies I've ever gotten. Women have the nightingale syndrome, the nurse syndrome. Yes, absolutely.
Listen, women would not, bro.
Yes. They'll fuck it. Listen, we'll fuck them because that's all we really want to do. And I ain't gonna say at the end of the day because we want intimacy, but we put you in the box when we meet you. But at the end of the day, if I fucked you and I lived on the couch,
let me put it another way.
Please.
Let me put it another way.
Yeah, Z, you ain't been broke in a minute.
I'm saying, but
I'm not glazing this nigga.
Shout out Tory Lanez.
Yeah, I ain't glazing this nigga, but it's real.
Shout out
That's
Tory
a lie.
Lanez.
Yo,
I ain't been broke in a minute.
T, DJ, Skinny T, come on the pod. I don't know what you're saying I'm lying about, but these are facts, man. You know, I'm
about to forget my thought. Let me lay it out there. This is why it's inherently reciprocal and there's no way to deny it. Okay. The reality of it is women act the way they act, right? They leverage the vagina because they're in hopes to gain something from men. Right. What are these things that they can gain by leveraging the vagina?
We call
money,
it security.
Gifts.
That's called security.
Security, whatever
that means to us.
There's something to gain, right? Now, but and so that's what I mean when I say if we didn't have the things, then they would have no reason to leverage the vagina.
Are you ready for this? Okay, so listen, once again, I'm a historian. Are you done?
So I'll wrap it up. In summary, if we didn't have the things, they would have no reason to leverage the vagina. But it also works the other way in reciprocity because they have the vagina, right? If they didn't have the vagina, would we care to have the things?
Okay, cool. So chicken or the egg, kind of, sort of, not really, but we'll roll into it. You see what I did there? So I'm going to preface it by saying this. So back in the day, it was called the Beaver Wars. When America first landed on, when Europe first landed on America, British, when Columbus came over, they figured out that if I take this beaver and shave it, I could send it back to England, make $200 and make a coat out of it. So what would happen was they were fighting over beaver. This is what I'm trying to say. Doesn't matter what's going on in life. They're going to figure out something to fight over. Prison, these niggas fight over Little Debbie's. I ain't never slapped a nigga over Little Debbie on the free side. You know what I mean? So
I thought you was about to make you passed up a brilliant pun when you said fighting over beaver. Because that's what the fuck we talking about today.
No, literally.
Fighting over beaver.
That's why my niggas eat smarter than me. Yo, get a shirt.
Go ahead.
So the point I'm trying to make is that you make a great point. Regardless of what, if we didn't do, but we would figure out a way. When liquor wasn't available, niggas were in bathtubs. So they're going to figure out a way. All I am saying is that when they do figure out that way, whatever it is, women will have the upper hand. Unfortunately, Eve gave the apple to Adam, and we were fucked ever since then. Yvette,
so you think it goes back to
it's always going to go back
origin.
To that. Because at the end of the day, and I'm going to ask you this, Z, and this is what he said. Let me just rephrase it. Pretty much what he's saying is that if we didn't participate in the system, would the system still work? If men didn't have all and women didn't want all, will we still operate as such? Yes, because we were bargaining eggs at this point. This nigga got 3 oranges. Remember, we were selling fucking cows for goats. Oh, he's really rich. You know why? Because he don't have no chest hair. Like, you know what I mean? It was silly shit back in the day. So, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, no matter what divide happens, no matter what says what, no matter what system happens, a patriarch does not happen without a matriarch. It just is what it is. And women will always have the upper hand.
Yeah, but it still goes the other way too. It really does. I mean, but I get listen, what I'm saying is I think that the pendulum has shifted over time, of course, because think about it. There wasn't, okay, now we're at a point in time where metaphorically speaking, men are suckling at the teat of women.
Literally, yeah.
Right? We're on hands and knees looking up to them. But I don't buy into the Eve gave Adam the apple, because there were points in time, for most of the time, where it was metaphorically the women on their knees looking up at the men, suckling at the teeth.
Isn't.
So how do you explain that?
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
We've held the torch longer.
Yeah, that's in other cultures. That's not outside of America.
No, I strongly disagree.
I wholeheartedly disagree with your disagreements.
I disagree that you disagree. Then I disagree with
I accept
your
disagreements.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, all right, there.
That's how black people end shit,
Zenith.
motherfucker.
Yo, you calling by his government, Zenith. So the point I'm trying to make is that, like, listen, once again, you're absolutely right. Men, we are force. We change everything. Like, we are the reason for the season. We are the reason that the blinds work. We are the infrastructure to everything. But the reason we do it are for women. If women didn't like nice cars, men would walk. So, like, I understand what you're saying, but in the basic, simplest form, when it boils all down to it, when it gets to the gritty of the nitty of the gritty, if you come home from the day's work that you did 6 days a week, you trying to come home to some pussy, are you really gonna let your pride stand in the way? No.
Yeah. So what are you saying? Am I hearing you say that basically that you feel like the monetization of the pussy, modern day prostitution as it stands today, you feel like it is justified?
It's not only justified because men perpetuate it, it's a racehorse. It's a racehorse. It's like, all right,
how
cool.
so? What do you mean?
Meaning that when you see a woman, and most of the time it's dating online, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. We pay for the subscription and stuff like that. I'm not talking to the simps of the broke niggas that can't really get girls that stay at the gas station. I'm talking to niggas that really can get it. The average woman gets more attention than the average male celebrity.
Hand over fist. Look at the internet.
So, yeah, exactly. So the point I'm trying to make is that no matter what happens in the world, as long as social media, as long as attention equals money and monetization, because where attention goes, money flows. If you had a website with Z's Big Trucking, shout out to Z's Big Trucking, if you need anything box shipped, exactly, you can hit them up. At the end of the day, you will have more followers, more everything. So what these women have understood is what we're understanding currently, and the unfortunate effects of more information is that the more people see me, the more money I get. And every man right now, currently, because I don't know, because I get so much attention, is a lick.
Every man is a lick?
Yeah. Every man is a lick right now.
I mean, yeah, no, at least that's what we've been looked at as.
And people and men perpetuate it because, once again, we're in that area of we started it, and we're not gonna stop it because it's been working. See, how many chicks have you just pulled just to see because you pulled your car up? Z gets more attention. I got mad one time because I was like, I got a decent car. Every time I'm in this, I don't like riding with this nigga anymore. Let's ride the Benz. That's crazy. I was like, every time I'm in the car, it's like, yo, nice car, nice car, nice car, nice car. This nigga pulled over one time. This was like 6, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, 10 months ago. I think it was like a year and a half ago when I first met him. A girl liked this car. He pulled over. He's like, ooh, I like your car. Pull over. Take my number. It works.
But you know, okay, bait is bait, always has been bait.
Money's the best
thing. But hold on, nigga, because I gotta say this on my own behalf.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. My bad,
because,
dog.
nigga, let's now give them a story, one of the many stories where you done witness your nigga on some straight pimping inside of a fucking building or place where the chick has no idea what the fuck you driving.
Yeah, that's true, but that's still about a year ago.
But I'm just saying, what I'm saying is that I have to let me caveat by saying, nigga, it ain't the car, nigga. I drive the car don't drive me.
All I'm saying is that you and another person got the same car, obviously you're gonna get different results. But at the end of the day, super bait. And I'm not saying that you couldn't without it, but it
is what it is.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
But that does kind of tie into to what we're talking about. Right. So to circle back though. Right. It does tie into what we're talking about because, you know, like I said, as the You said you said something about they eating our asses alive or some shit.
I did say something. I've been drinking. Sorry. Here.
Yeah. Anyway, how can we stop this mentality?
So the only way I think we can stop this mentality is very extreme. Is that for like 5 years, everybody has to be celibate. We have to drink the Jesse James, the Kool-Aid, and it infertilizes all of us. It has to be children of men, where nobody is like having any kids. No, I was just keeping a buck with you because I don't think it is, because progression is progression. You're never gonna get a slower car. It's not like we're gonna go back to horses. You know what I mean? Like, it's already working. OnlyFans are producing millionaire sluts. Shout out to all of them. I beat my meat every now and again to y'all. I don't have a subscription. It's just an easy way to get it.
The fuck?
I'm just talking shit. But the point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, Z, it's never going to go back. The only way it goes back if we stop everything. Has to be like
so you saying
culling.
So modern day prostitution is here to stay?
It ain't going nowhere, baby. Because men prostitute all the time.
Do we now?
Z. So it's called different prostitution, right, for men. Because and we're talking about men that can actually get women. We're not talking about the simps.
What are we selling? What are we selling?
You know, the dream, nigga.
Okay, we sell
the hope of that I'm gonna make your life better. Why do you think a bitch?
Yeah, but it's not. But it doesn't work because we can't. It's not a dangling carrot.
You ready?
We can't sell a dream. We have to provide the dream in order to get what we want.
No, Z. When a woman likes you, she'll lie to herself to be with you.
I don't buy it.
No, Z, we differ in that. We differ in that.
At the end of the day, I agree with the part what you said is, I said what we selling. You said we selling the dream.
Hope selling the dream that we can secure you however you want to be secure in this moment at this time.
But the reason I said that doesn't work is because we're not. When you say selling a dream, it means you're getting over because the thing is not actually tangible. But in the context of what you're talking about, men and women, we have to be able to provide, not just say we can,
right,
in order to receive the benefit.
Exactly. Men sell the future. Women explain their past. Men don't really care about a woman's future like a woman cares about a man's future. Because if I told a woman I'm gonna be broke in 5 years, she probably won't be with me. But if a woman told me she got gangbanged 5 years ago, yeah, done deal.
You probably won't be with her.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got to understand, selling the dream is for the security of the woman because that's what women want. Men just don't want to be with a hoe.
Well, I don't know. Because these niggas out here, you think a simp nigga is worrying about if a bitch is a hoe or not?
I'm sorry, if you're a simp, please turn your TV off. Z forgot who we talking to. We talking about real niggas. We ain't talking about simp niggas. If y'all pay for the pussy, congratulations, man. You got the duckies to get the whatever the fuck you want to call it. But we are talking about real men with real problems that's going through it, that actually have the means, the income, the security blanket. But we got to navigate these hoes who are not really women, but disguise themselves as hoes. Remember that. You don't really get fucked up over hoes because hoes will let you know that they hoes.
Yeah.
You just get fucked up over the hoes trying to pretend like they're good women, turning around, not being as such.
I think this is a good one. This is one where we really and truly need to have a part two. Because we need a female perspective on this. Like, I really want to ask a woman, like, I want to ask these women who share in this mentality. If it doesn't apply to you, then I'm not talking to you.
A hit dog hollers.
But the women who believe in this notion that men should have to pay women for their time, women that subscribe to this notion that men should have to just inherently pay women for their time, I would love that perspective. I would love to know, the female's view on why, because from where I sit, and I guess this will, this will wrap it up. But from where I sit, I feel like I've identified a problem. It's a problem that has been identified in today's world. Is that more increasingly women are not placing value in black men. We're being looked at only for what we have or what we can provide. And if we cannot provide that, then we are not worthy of a woman's time, period. And I think that that's a very toxic and dangerous narrative to perpetuate, and we should undermine that with some positive commentary. So,
yeah. So with that being said, real quick before we get out of here, it's Jeremiah's Jaded Moment. So once again, chime in, tune in. Once again, it's season 2, episode 1 in the stew. I'm feeling good, man. You know, my jeans got holes in them. I don't know why. I'm feeling good. But so Jeremiah's Jaded Moment. This shit happened a couple, like 2 nights ago. And the thing is that, so when I tell people that I have jaded moments with women, specifically black women, it's not necessarily when I'm dating them. It's usually just when I'm in walks of life, like just going about doing my regular degular, buying shit, shopping that shit, going to shit, doing shit, going to the gym. So this is a particular time where I just, and I'm going to keep it brief. I'm going to keep it short and let you guys know how I feel before we get out of here. Shout out to Z for a great episode, man. That's really insightful. Please tap in, tune in, subscribe, like, chat, comment, ask. We will reply. Ask a bro, me go. So I went to this one spot. I'm not going to name it. They had dollar wings, and I was in line. 2 people were in front of me. It was a long line. It took a minute. So as soon as I got into the line, I was like, excuse me, can I order? She was like, listen, we have a system. I'm like, what's the system? We're going to give you a buzzer. As soon as that buzzer is buzzing, you're going to come pick up your food. The issue is we don't have too many buzzers. So I have to wait until somebody gets their order before you place an order so they can bring the buzzer back so I can give you a buzzer. I said that makes sense. So I'm initially understanding that I have to wait a while to bring a buzzer back so I can get my order. As I'm waiting, a girl behind me says, hey, can I place my order? She was like, yeah, girl, what you want? She started taking down her order. I started scratching the back of my neck. So I was like, excuse me, miss. I'm talking to the person that's taking orders. She's like, no, hold on. Let me talk to her real quick. The girl next to me on my left, she was like, yeah, can I place an order? She was like, yeah, girl, what you want? She takes her order. I was like, excuse me, miss, can I place my order? She was like, no, we ain't got a buzzer yet, so I can't take your order. I was like, clearly, that wasn't an issue for those 2 ladies. So what did they do differently that I wasn't aware of where I could place my order because I was clearly in front of them? She was like, you want me to be honest with you? I was like, yes, please. Well, that's the owner's daughter. Shout out to her. But that doesn't excuse her from skipping me and being in a line of business. She was like, well, I'm gonna be really, really honest with you. Please don't lie to me. I just don't want you to come back asking me every 10 minutes, is my food ready? I was like, huh? She was like, yeah, the reason I didn't take your order is because I don't want you to annoy me. I know them. I know they know it's going to take an hour, and I know they're not going to be here every 5 minutes, and I know them. So when they come up, I know it's their order. I was like, excuse me, miss. With all due respect, I understand that, but that's not my issue that your perception of me was not great.
right.
In addition to, I've been here for about 20 minutes, and you told the people in front of me it was going to be an hour and 10 minutes. And I'm willing to wait that way because you told me that. Please give me an opportunity to let you know that I'm a customer and I understand that. She's like, you know what? You're absolutely right. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, so can I order? It's like, hold on. A girl behind me came up. Yeah, can I place the order? Yeah, what you want? I said, excuse me, miss, what do I have to do? Can I please place an order? So I placed my order. I came to the studio. I chilled out with Z. We put everything up. Jeff did everything. I didn't do shit. I just sat down and smoked some weed. So I came back about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours later. They threw my order away.
That's fucked up.
She was like, yeah, so I was walking around, we was
She
closing
ain't like
down.
you from the moment you walked up.
And here's the thing. So ladies, listen, and I mean with this all conviction, and I do apologize how this comes across, but I don't really give 2 fucks. So you got to understand a couple of things. Number one, please do not take your bad perception of black men into your business. I'm not the nigga that fucked you over. I'm not the nigga that did you dirty. I'm not the nigga that told you no. I am not any of those niggas. I am a paying fucking customer. And when I come to your establishments as a paying fucking customer, please treat me as such. I didn't do anything to you but be black and show the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do anything.
Niggas.
I was clearly respectful of your establishment. I said, I don't mind. I understand business. You guys have dollar wing night. I know it's crazy. It's okay to wait an hour and a half. But for you to treat me as such and have 3 women come in front of me, I only have to think it's because I am a black man. It's interesting to know that women will go to church. They will praise God for a good man, love God for a good man, submit to God for a good man, but they won't do that shit to the good man God sent them. Bar.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I ain't done yet. Fuck the other bar. The point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, please, ladies, do not take your negative perception of men into your business. Because keyword, this is a business. Take all that bullshit aside. Fuck you and your dusty ass pussy that couldn't keep a nigga. I am here to give you money to big up your business. I will never go to that establishment. I will never pay money for that establishment. I will never speak on that establishment because I don't want to fuck up your establishment. Because that's the type of nigga I am. And on that note, Z, take us out, man. I'm pissed.
I see
Bitch,
that.
dusty ass hoes. Fuck you and your big head.
My boy
Listen, bitch.
is-
First of all, never mind.
is
They was,
angry.
you know how they ain't. You know how I know this bitch wasn't shit. They was cutting the money like it was drugs at the end of the night. Like, here go your 20, here go your 20. It's 6 bitches in the bank. It's 7 different piles. Fuck you and your business. You don't have a rolling deck of like rolling expenses where you pay out through debit where you can pass off with
Nigga.
taxes. You are doing it in cash. Fuck your drugstore. You ain't gonna be here next week.
Is that the close? Are we closing? We closing the show?
I want to do business with y'all, but right now
Going there.
it's pretty much like, I don't want to say this because I love black women, but I'm nothing. Shout out to 520, man. I'm nothing.
Nothing more, nothing less. Big Z in the flesh, baby.
And I hope your macaroni don't turn out good.
Bromigos.
Fuck yeah. I gotta go.
All right.